Hey, it's Ian at Really Good Thinking, home of ideas that matter. How are you doing? I just thought I'd make an audio version of this blog post because not everybody likes to read a long post. Some people prefer to listen anyway. Hope you like it. Did you see any cats or dogs at the Theatre Royal in York for the Shift Happens conference this year? No, neither did I. And why not? Well, I know the answer. Sir Ken told me and the rest of us shifters via live link from LA. That's LA, Los Angeles, USA. Not the more famous LA Lancaster, LA1, where I'm from. Anyway, it's because cats and dogs are still pretty much doing what they've always done. And if it's left to them, they'll carry on behaving the same. So why would these four-leggers bother going to an event like Shift Happens? They've absolutely no interest in learning about the actual and potential impact the disruption, the current furious, unprecedented rate of global change brings. Maybe they're not concerned. Perhaps they don't need to be. They can do nothing about it anyway. Oh yeah, they'll be affected. Human behaviours affect every person, every place, everything on our planet to some degree, and that degree is increasing every day. Okay, we can forgive those cats and dogs for not trying to understand this stuff, and for not changing their behaviour in the light of new information. But what about us humans? Are we really listening to Sir Ken and other great speakers when they suggest these global currents are changing everything in ways we've never seen before and faster than ever? We can say, oh, how interesting, and carry on as usual. Or we can say, wow, this is massive, transformative, it's scary and exciting, it's a gift, it's bloody frightening, it's an opportunity. How can I open my mind to think differently, to listen and learn, and to act in new ways relevant to what we know already? Sir Ken's talk included references to the near future, 5 to 10 years, where the most powerful computers could have the processing capability of a 6-month-old baby. Think about that. The same processing capacity as a 6-month-old baby. Does that mean we're very close to machines being capable of learning? Where the hell will that lead? Are these machines about to take control and start doing a better job of running the show than many of us humans have done so far? Who knows? There's no space to pull out all the charts and maps and show you how the world works. In any case, no one really knows how it or our lives are going to look in the next 12 months, never mind the next decade. Well, except for that funny-looking woman on Blackpool's seafront. Give her a fiver, enter a box, and she'll reveal all. What's certain is we're living in uncertain times, and uncertain times demand creativity. So here's the deal. Our lives are going to change, and not just a little, a lot. Perhaps you've seen established structures that you've relied on start to shake, just at their edges so far. But the shock waves will soon rock things a heck of a lot more. And what if these waves get so powerful the entire structure you've trusted collapses? Here's an idea. When things are going well, change is bad. When they're not so good, change is good. Perhaps change that demolishes selfish, unhelpful systems is just what the world needs. It's up to us to decide what we'll put in their place. At the excellent Shift Happens conference, Sir Ken talked about our approach to education being mostly out of step with the massive shifts impacting our lives. He's talking about formal education. He spoke of schools that don't serve the immense potential and creativity of our kids. And did I hear Sir Ken suggest that most certainly don't equip young people to make a difference in a world where many people desperately need to find and reconnect with the core of what it means to be human? Yes, I think I did hear him say that. And from my perspective, it's not just our kids who are left floundering in confused systems where the truly important is neglected and box-ticking crap is elevated to godlike status. Look around. Go on. Let's take a really good look. Amongst the noise, clutter and demands we conform to averageness and mediocrity to fit in, where are those clear voices helping us see where true human potential, value and nourishment lie? Sure, they are there, and thanks partly to the power of digital social networks, they're growing stronger. But I reckon it's up to us, yeah, you and I, to decide for ourselves that we're going to reach for something bigger, for meaning, for purpose and passion. No system, if there is such a thing, can hand those things to us as part of the service. No system cares about you or I or whether we find those vital things. Because you know what? If we stay asleep, waiting for the so-called mainstream to help us, pretty much nothing will happen to get us where we want to be. So we're on our own. Hang on. No, we're not. We've got each other and the amazing power of collaboration. Like-minded people connecting with like-minded people, doing stuff together, stuff that matters. The world needs us, yes, you and I again, to lead. And I'm really pleased and grateful to be part of that. Not because someone's invited me or given me permission, but because I've decided, like you, that being generous and caring about things bigger than myself are a massive part of how I want to live. I want to thrive in a changing world, rather than sit it out pretending my ship isn't going down while I become irrelevant. Instead, I want to connect, to be conscious, to be creative, and to help others do the same. Yeah, those shiftless cats and dogs will carry on doing just what they've always done and likely never learn from amazing events like Shift Happens, or from all those willing teachers, friends and allies we can find online and face to face. Meanwhile, you and I are making shift happen, and we're helping others who are open to shifting their asses too.